Welcome to River Channel News. I'm Rebecca Mariscal with the Star Observer. St. Croix County Public Health is beginning to prepare for COVID-19 vaccine distribution. The county has been approved as a vaccine provider, meaning it can begin to request doses. The first COVID-19 vaccines are anticipated to arrive the week of January 11th. The county will follow the state's phased approach for vaccine distributions. Its first priority will be vaccinating EMS workers as part of Phase 1. Long-term care facilities have a separate agreement with pharmacies to vaccinate their members and workers, and Hudson Hospital workers begin receiving the vaccine at the end of December. Vaccination for the general population is expected to begin in late spring or early summer. Public Health Officer Kelly Engen said they are working to manage people's expectations, as it will be a months-long process. More information on vaccinations is available on the county website. St. Croix County has had more than 6,700 confirmed COVID-19 cases in the county. Case rates are beginning to go down following a spike in November, but the county remains in the highest red risk level. The county has a 26% positive test average over 7 days. Currently, 14 people are hospitalized due to the virus, and there have been 31 deaths. The county has designed a new online dashboard that gives a deeper look at the situation in the area, including a breakdown of demographics, hospital bed availability, and more. The Hudson School District is now relying more on the local numbers in a revision of its COVID-19 instruction model metric. The metric now looks at positive case numbers of residents in the district's boundaries rather than the county at large. Middle and high school students return to school in a hybrid model at the start of the new year. The new metric will then be used beginning January 13th. With it, elementary school instruction will be based on classes, not buildings. Elementary classes do not mix much, except at recess or on buses. If 15% of a class tests positive, that classroom will go to virtual instruction. The early close for Hudson bars and restaurants continued into the new year. The ordinance closing all establishments selling on-site alcohol was first put in place in mid-December. The emergency decision was prompted by a rise in violent crime in the downtown area, including a fatal stabbing. The ongoing issues resulted from a flood of visitors crossing the border as bars and restaurants were closed in Minnesota. The initial ordinance closed bars and restaurants at 10 p.m. on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and on holidays. The council voted to extend the early close until January 19th with a few changes. The close time was moved back to 10:30 p.m. and Thursday was dropped. Downtown has been quiet on weekends since the order went into effect. Police Chief Jeff Willow said he has not seen any of the violent crimes that were originally an issue. He recommended continuing the early close until Minnesota establishments reopened. Willow River Elementary counselor Sarah Flier was named one of the top 5 counselors in the country for 2020. Flier was previously honored as the Wisconsin State Counselor of the Year. She was selected out of more than 100,000 counselors nationwide. Her Literacy Toolbox program, which offers donated books to students in need, and her work to raise students' ELA growth target helped earn her the recognition. As one of the top national counselors, she has a chance to advocate for the role of counselors nationwide. The recognition was a shock for Flier, but she said she's excited to give a voice to what school counselors can do. The Project 30.1 mural was installed on 2nd Street near Vine in December. The project first started last summer following the killing of George Floyd. The mural features work by 7 main artists, as well as faces painted by more than 300 community members. Project lead Liz Milanofi said the mural is a reminder of the importance of diversity and the work that still needs to be done. Hudson Hospital welcomed its first baby of the new year on January 4th, 2021. Benjamin Schroeder, son of Aaron and Brady, was born at 12:21 p.m. He weighed 5 pounds, 15 ounces, and measured 19 inches long. He joins 2 fur siblings, Remington and Bear. For River Channel News, I'm Rebecca Mariscal.